Have you ever met someone new and suddenly your mind went blank?
Yes, I know simple English, but when someone says, "Tell me about yourself," I don't know what to say.
That is very common. Many English learners know words like name, job, and country, but they do not know how to put them together naturally.
Sometimes I say only, "My name is Emma," and then I stop.
Exactly. So today, we will practice a natural daily conversation for introducing yourself.
Great. I want to sound friendly, clear, and confident.
Welcome back to our daily conversation series. Today's topic is introducing yourself.
What will we learn in this lesson?
By the end of this lesson, you will know how to introduce your name, where you are from, what you do, what you like, and how to continue the conversation naturally.
Nice. So not just one sentence?
Not just one sentence, we will learn a full, realistic conversation that you can use at school, work, events, online meetings, or when meeting new friends.
That sounds useful.
Let's start with the problem. Many learners introduce themselves like this. My name is Emma. I am student. I from London.
I understand it, but it does not sound natural.
Right. A more natural way is, Hi, I'm Emma. I'm a student and I'm from London.
Oh, that sounds smoother.
Yes. In daily conversation, we often use contractions. Instead of I am, we say I'm.
So I'm Emma, I'm a student, and I'm from London.
Perfect. Repeat after me. Hi, I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm Emma.
I'm from London.
I'm from London.
I'm a student.
I'm a student.
Great. Now let's learn some useful vocabulary for introductions.
I'm ready.
First word, introduce. To introduce yourself means to tell someone who you are.
For example, let me introduce myself.
Excellent. Another expression is nice to meet you. We use this when we meet someone for the first time.
Like, hi, I'm Emma, nice to meet you.
Exactly. And the other person can say, nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Next expression, I'm from. This tells your city or country.
I'm from Toronto. I'm from Sydney. I'm from New York.
Very good. Another useful expression is I work as. This tells your job.
For example, I work as a designer.
Yes, you can also say I'm a designer. Both are natural.
What about students?
Good question. You can say I'm a student, or I'm studying business, I'm studying English, or I'm studying computer science.
So if I want to give more detail, I can say I'm a student and I'm studying business.
Exactly. Next expression, in my free time. This is used to talk about hobbies.
In my free time, I like reading.
Perfect. You can also say, in my free time, I enjoy watching movies.
What is the difference between like and enjoy?
They're similar. Enjoy sounds a little more natural and warm in conversation. For example, I enjoy cooking. I enjoy traveling. I enjoy listening to music.
Nice. I enjoy learning English.
Great sentence. Now, before we practice the full conversation, let's learn one important cultural tip.
Cultural tip? Interesting.
In many international situations, a simple introduction is better than a very long personal story.
So I should not talk too much at the beginning.
Exactly. Keep it short, friendly, and clear. Start with your name, where you are from, what you do, and one simple personal detail.
Like a hobby?
Yes. For example, hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Toronto. I work as a software developer, and in my free time, I enjoy hiking.
That sounds natural and not too long.
Perfect. Another cultural tip, smile with your voice.
Smile with my voice? What does that mean?
It means your tone should sound friendly. Don't speak like a robot.
So not, hello, my name is Emma. I am from London.
Right. Try, hi, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
Much better. Now let's practice a realistic conversation.
Who are the speakers?
Let's imagine Alex and Emma meet at an international English club in London.
Great. That feels realistic.
I will be Alex and you will be Emma.
Okay, let's begin.
Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Alex.
Hi, Alex. I'm Emma. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Emma. Are you new here?
Yes, it's my first time here. I wanted to practice speaking English with new people.
That's great. Where are you from?
I'm from London, but I recently moved to a different part of the city.
Oh, nice. I'm from Toronto, but I'm visiting London for a few months.
That sounds exciting. What do you do?
I work as a software developer. How about you?
I'm a student. I'm studying marketing.
Interesting. Do you enjoy it?
Yes, I do. I like learning about brands, social media, and communication.
That's useful. In my job, communication is important too.
I agree. Good communication helps people work better together.
Exactly. So, what do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I enjoy reading, walking in the park, and watching documentaries.
Nice. I enjoy hiking and taking photos when I travel.
That's cool. Do you take photos of cities or nature?
Mostly nature, but I also like street photography.
That sounds creative.
Thanks. What about you? Do you like taking photos?
Sometimes. I usually take photos when I travel or meet friends.
Same here. By the way, how long have you been learning English?
I've been learning English for a few years, but I still want to speak more naturally.
You're doing well. Your introduction sounds very clear.
Thank you. I still get nervous when I meet new people.
That's normal. The more you practice, the easier it gets.
I hope so. What helps you start conversations with new people?
I usually ask simple questions like, where are you from? Or what do you do?
That's helpful. Simple questions can continue the conversation.
Exactly. You don't need perfect English. You just need clear and friendly English.
I like that. Clear and friendly English.
Yes, and when you don't know what to say, you can ask, how about you?
Oh, that is very useful.
For example, if someone asks, what do you do? You can answer and then say, how about you?
So I can say, I'm a student. How about you?
Perfect. That keeps the conversation moving.
Nice. I will use that.
Great. It was nice talking with you, Emma.
It was nice talking with you too, Alex.
I hope we can practice again next time.
Me too. See you next time.
See you.
Great job! Now let's break down the conversation and learn useful expressions.
Yes, please. I heard many useful phrases.
Expression number 1. I don't think we've met before.
What does that mean?
It means you think this is the first time you are meeting someone.
So it is a polite way to start a conversation?
Exactly. Repeat after me. I don't think we've met before.
I don't think we've met before.
Good. You can say, Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Alex.
Hi, I don't think we've met before. I'm Alex.
Very natural. Expression number 2. Nice to meet you.
This one is very common.
Yes, it is simple, polite, and important. Repeat, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too.
Expression number 3. Are you new here?
That means, is this your first time here?
Exactly. It is useful at events, classes, clubs, meetings, or new workplaces.
Repeat after me. Are you new here?
Are you new here?
Yes, it's my first time here.
Yes, it's my first time here.
Great. Expression number 4. What do you do?
This question means, what is your job, or what do you do for work?
It does not mean, what are you doing now?
Correct. What do you do asks about your job or main activity.
So I can answer, I work as a teacher, or I'm a student.
Exactly. Repeat after me. What do you do?
What do you do?
I work as a software developer.
I work as a software developer.
I'm studying marketing.
I'm studying marketing.
Excellent. Expression number 5. How about you?
I like this one because it helps continue the conversation.
Yes, it is one of the most useful expressions in daily English.
For example, I'm from London. How about you?
Perfect. Repeat after me. How about you?
How about you?
I'm a student. How about you?
I'm a student. How about you?
Great. Expression number 6. In my free time.
This is for hobbies and interests.
Correct. Repeat after me. In my free time, I enjoy reading.
In my free time, I enjoy reading.
In my free time, I like watching movies.
In my free time, I like watching movies.
In my free time, I enjoy going for walks.
In my free time, I enjoy going for walks.
Very good. Expression number 7. It was nice talking with you.
This is used at the end of a conversation.
Exactly. It is polite and friendly. You can say this before you leave.
Repeat after me. It was nice talking with you.
It was nice talking with you.
It was nice talking with you too.
It was nice talking with you too.
Nice. This helps me end a conversation naturally.
Exactly. Now let's talk about pronunciation.
Pronunciation is important.
Yes, in natural speaking, we often connect words. Listen, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It sounds like nice to meet you, not nice to meet you with every word separated.
Nice to meet you.
Good. Now try, what do you do?
What do you do?
In fast, natural speech, it may sound like, what do you do?
What do you do?
But for learners, it is okay to say it clearly. What do you do?
What do you do?
Excellent. Now let's practice a simple self-introduction formula.
Formula? That sounds helpful.
Yes, use this pattern. Greeting, name, place, job or study, hobby.
Greeting, name, place, job, hobby.
Exactly. Example, hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Toronto. I work as a software developer, and in my free time, I enjoy hiking and taking photos. It's nice to meet you.
That is clear and natural.
Now your turn. Repeat after me. Hi, I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm Emma.
I'm from Toronto.
I'm from Toronto.
I'm a student.
I'm a student.
I'm studying marketing.
I'm studying marketing.
In my free time, I enjoy reading.
In my free time, I enjoy reading.
Now put it together.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from Toronto. I'm a student and I'm studying marketing. In my free time, I enjoy reading and watching documentaries. Nice to meet you.
Excellent. That sounds natural and confident.
I feel more confident now.
Great. Now let's do a quick review.
Let's review.
Number 1. I don't think we've met before. Use this to start a conversation with someone new.
I don't think we've met before.
Number 2. Nice to meet you. Use this when you meet someone for the first time.
Nice to meet you.
Number 3. Are you new here? Use this at events, classes, clubs, meetings, or new workplaces.
Are you new here?
Number 4. What do you do? Use this to ask about someone's job or main activity.
What do you do?
Number 5. How about you? Use this to return the question and continue the conversation.
How about you?
Number 6. In my free time. Use this to talk about hobbies.
In my free time, I enjoy listening to music.
Number 7. It was nice talking with you. Use this to end a conversation politely.
It was nice talking with you.
Perfect. Now it's time for your speaking practice.
I'm ready.
I will ask you questions. Answer out loud.
Okay.
Question 1. What's your name?
My name is Emma.
More natural. I'm Emma.
I'm Emma.
Question 2. Where are you from?
I'm from London.
Question 3. What do you do?
I'm a student.
Question 4. What are you studying?
I'm studying marketing.
Question 5. What do you like to do in your free time?
In my free time, I enjoy reading and watching documentaries.
Great. Now say your full introduction.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm from London. I'm a student and I'm studying marketing. In my free time, I enjoy reading and watching documentaries. Nice to meet you.
Excellent. Now let's give today's challenge.
What is the challenge?
Today's challenge is to create your own 20-second self-introduction.
What should we include?
Include 5 things: your name, where you are from, what you do, 1 hobby, and 1 friendly closing sentence.
For example,
Hi, I'm Alex. I'm from Toronto. I work as a software developer. In my free time, I enjoy hiking and taking photos. It's nice to meet you.
that is simple and useful.
Now, viewers, write your own self-introduction in the comments.
Yes, use this pattern. Hi, I'm from, I work as, or I'm studying, in my free time, nice to meet you.
And practice saying it out loud 3 times.
First, say it slowly.
Second, say it naturally.
Third, say it with confidence.
Remember, you do not need perfect English to start a conversation.
You need clear, friendly, and useful English.
Exactly. If this lesson helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications.
And comment your self-introduction below.
We may use some of your examples for future speaking practice.
Thank you for watching.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and see you in the next daily conversation lesson.
See you next time.